We're here. Latias and Kira are here already.
Oh, let me see. I might look at it
Hope
on
you guys are
here
doing well.
so
I'm
I
using
can
the
see better.
wireless mics again. Last week they did not work very well. Let me know if they sound like crap, and then I'll have to change the mic again.
Can
Oh,
you
we
hear
could
me?
hear it.
Or should I raise it to see if they could hear us?
Sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good. All right. We'll give it a couple minutes. See if True. I know True watch Psych, so I want her to be
Sounds
here.
fine here. And hi there, how are you? Hi, we're good. Oh, look, what's I Heart GDY mean?
What does it mean?
Mm-hmm. You tell them.
You know the whole backstory.
I
I
don't
only know
think I
literally what
know
it
the whole
means.
backstory. So GDY, oh, funny, I have a heart too. I didn't even realize. GDY is the company I work for called Good Dye Young, and we sell hair dye like pink, purple, blue, green, like vibrant, vivid colors. And this shirt is just part of a campaign for the summer to promote the brand. We're going to send it out to influencers and creators with, products and stuff. Yeah, so it's just like a little campaign. So, and this heart, it's hard to tell right here, but it's actually like hair dye. Like out of the tube, they actually squeezed it out and made it into a heart. It didn't come out too good on the shirt, but
It looks good.
yeah, so that's what it is.
It's cool.
And
So,
no, it's DYE, like not clothes dye, food dye. Well, that's it all. I guess we have to love. So that's, do you, I'm sure you've been on live or in videos with your beard.
yeah,
That's the product that he uses to dye his beard.
yeah.
So
It's good. It's really good. So, yeah, we're gonna, like I said, wait a couple of minutes. Hopefully, True comes on because I know Latias and True definitely have watched Psych, and we watched the pilot episode this past weekend. I don't know, Kira, have you watched Psych? Because we'll talk about it a little bit, what we thought, and then after that, it'll be the regularly scheduled live.
just chit chat.
We're gonna try to do more structured ones when the kind of assassin comes on.
It's just hard for me to come up with things to talk about. I'm not you know,
Kira
chatty
says,
Cathy like that.
playing
Playing,
Stardew in the background, have never seen Psych. Okay.
what's Stardew?
Oh, True is on.
Hi,
True
True.
is here, so we could get started because True and Latias has to leave early for sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're the only two that I know for sure that have watched Psych.
So we watched Psych over the weekend, and I've known about the show forever since it was on air. And
Same.
Stardew Valley, it keeps me. Stardew Valley, what is that?
I think it's a video game.
Um, I liked it. It was funny. It was like light, just like chill, easy watching. Um, so you weren't psyched. It was good. I think what I thought was it was like the most glaring was how it's a product of its time, like so much, especially the thing I noticed the most is like the fashion and the clothing.
Oh, let me get there.
Where did you? Oh, this part? Yeah, so this part I thought was funny because I don't know if you guys have ever watched what's it called? Sherlock Holmes
Oh, yeah.
Bender,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
with that guy, and he does the Mind Palace. So
Yeah.
I wonder if which one came out first, like if they copied each other or something.
That's a good question. I think this might have came out first.
So
This,
anyway, so I thought that was funny that he does that, and that's what Sherlock Holmes does in the other show. But it was like a good, like, setup of the dad training him to like use his abilities. I guess it's not even an ability, it's more just like being observant, sort of, right?
Yeah, like a photographic
Yeah.
memory.
Um, so, but the clothing, right? Like, look at this clothing. It's just so like
90s,
90, like early
2000s.
aughts. And then the woman, is that the next one? Like the hairdo and like her clothes is like super like from that time.
She looks like Skylar White.
Oh yeah, she does.
Same hair.
Yeah, but like the highlights and the hairdo. So it was just funny to like, and even some of the sets. Oh, these you can't really see in this picture, but the jeans,
Mm.
like that type of jean was like popular at that time. And like the interiors of like the apartments and houses. So it was just funny to like see it now because that's so outdated.
And it's like it's coming back into style.
Yeah, it is actually like the 90s nostalgia is definitely coming back. The pace of the show, yeah, it was just very like, yeah, just formulaic and like the way it. And we had to watch it with commercials, so it's like
Oh
you can
yeah.
imagine it was edited to like pause and have those like moments where like, okay, now we're going to commercial, so there's kind of a cliffhanger, like some, um, let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, the black sidekick. That
The
was
trope.
another.
That was the trope I was talking about when we were chatting True and Matthias. I didn't want to spoil the good old 90s, early 2000s, the black sidekick.
Yeah, that was a little hard. I mean, it's hard to watch something now that is so old and, things have come a long way. Well, maybe not a long way, but there's like improvements now in writing. So it's kind of hard to watch it now. And the other thing that it was hard to watch was the guy is kind of like a player. What's his name? The main character?
I don't remember any of their names.
The main character is like a player and like womanizer and stuff. And that's again like part of like pop culture at that time. Um, so that was just like cringy a little bit. But other than that, I did like it. It was like funny, silly, like
Yeah.
easy to watch type thing. And I didn't realize it was so long. And like there's movies.
Yeah, we found out there's 3 Psych movies and they're making a 4th one.
Damn, that's crazy. Like who knew this would become such a like so much content came out of it. One of the best episodes is Black and Tan, season 2. So
Oh, new
Adriana?
person, Adriana.
Oh, I'm like saying it like it's because it's like spaced out. Hi, welcome.
Welcome, Adriana.
Adriana, do you think if we want to skip around episodes, it's okay, or would it like not make sense to us because we haven't watched the other season? Or are they all like kind of contained? Y'all missing a lot.
And we also have to give you credit because before we came into the show, I thought he was literally a psychic. I don't know what you
Yes,
thought,
I thought he was a psychic too, actually.
but after like 5 minutes, I remember she was like, "Oh, so the name of the show is like Psych You Out. I'm not really a psychic." And then that's
Mhm.
what happens at the end.
I
You called it.
I did. I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember saying that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I thought he was psychic, like when I used to hear about the show. And that's how he like solved the crimes or whatever.
So I
So,
like that play on words, psychic and psych, meaning tricked you, fooled you. But yeah, it is kind of like this. I did say in the chat. It's funny because he has, like you said, a gift. He has a photographic memory. He can remember things. That's very helpful, right? And he has 2 options. One is help them the way you help them, so and people will know you're smart, or pretend to be a psychic, and people think
mhm.
you're an idiot. Like if he just did it the way he knows how to do it, he would be respected more. But I guess for fame and money, oh my God, he really is a psychic.
Lithia said this storyline plot is so much better than just being a psychic. Actually, yeah, I think that is true. It is. Isn't there another show with someone with that? He's like a blonde guy, and I think he is kind of psychic.
Not
Um,
Monk, right?
no, he's a blonde guy. And it will get so good in certain aspects if you follow the plot. Okay, yes, you can follow the yin and yang episodes. You can follow the yin and yang episodes. I wonder what that
Oh
means.
yeah, Latheus, like the intro song is so good. And when we were chatting, I told him I don't remember it, and he got mad at me. True
um,
Seattle, said the same thing. She was like, "It's such a catchy tune, but I don't
I don't
remember."
remember it either.
I'll have to look it up.
Um,
What other pictures do we
you
have?
can follow the yin and yang episodes. Okay, we have to remember that.
Oh, the CD case.
Oh my God, yes. And he was like digging through the trash, and he's like, "Oh, this is a good CD case. Like, why would you throw this out?" And it's like, oh
That
my
was
God, we
funny.
all had that CD case when we were younger. Like, we all had it, and we would flip through and like find the one we wanted. What did I miss? Did Steve decide his next beard color?
I actually did. I just haven't done it.
I know. We should do a poll too of like
Oh, I could do a poll.
what shade. Like Adriana said, I sing it and love when they sing it different ways.
What did
What?
the pilot episode have a song?
I don't remember.
Did the question to you guys, did the pilot episode have a song? 'Cause I don't remember it. I remember it just starting. It literally was a cold open, and I don't remember.
I don't remember. Maybe they came up with it after. I'm trying to turn on the third. Oh, here it is. Okay, finally.
Oh, I'm wondering
Oh,
why it's
maybe
going.
maybe we should watch like the second one or something to see if the song comes out. Maybe it didn't
Oh
have it in
yeah.
the pilot.
Well, we were gonna watch it last night, and then we just played video
Oh
games.
yeah. But we have to remember one of the best episodes is Black and Tan from season 2. And we have to follow the yin and yang episodes, which I don't.
I don't know if that's a literal thing or if she just means
Maybe there's like a thread of
um
that in like different episodes over the seasons or something like that.
that could be it.
So,
Thea says maybe it's like with Community, which also did it on the second episode. Yeah, that's what
oh,
I'm
okay.
thinking,
Maybe it wasn't
'cause
in the pilot.
yeah. And I also like when you watch a show from the pilot to the second to see all the things like that lady, she might not even look like that anymore. You know how sometimes they change
Yeah,
so
they
much?
changed the wardrobe or the.
So I'm
So the
curious.
woman was pregnant in the show. Like, does she have her baby eventually on the show?
Oh yeah, she was pregnant.
I'm assuming like she has the baby. It was first played during the end credits of the pilot, while an instrumental version was played during the. Oh, okay. I don't remember it though, still,
We
even
didn't
though.
watch the end credits.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Because it went to a commercial, I think.
Oh. So the other thing I thought was interesting is the setting because like I've never heard of a show or a movie set in Santa Barbara.
Mm.
It's so random, but it's cool, it's like a different location than like LA or New York or San Francisco or Chicago, like the major ones. So, so that was funny to see that it was a different city.
And we found out it was shot in Vancouver, I think.
The yin and yang is several episodes within each seasons. Okay. So we're gonna have to research that.
Thea said, actually, I love
Yeah.
the setting. I was fooled. Like, it looked like they were really,
It looked like they were in Santa Barbara. It really
yeah.
did.
And like it was shot on location. I'm
Yeah.
sure it
Parts.
probably was. I don't think they had green screens a lot that back then. But
Show makes me think they wanted to be a certain show but were afraid of copyright going web. They wanted to be a certain show. Oh, interesting.
Jay, yep,
Yeah,
we're talking
so
about Psych.
we saw the first episode this weekend because everyone like recommended shows for us to watch and we put them all in a hat. Well, in Wolverine's mouth. And we picked out the ones that we were gonna watch. So Psych was the one that we picked.
Yeah,
So we're just talking about it, and
I think that's
I
the
liked it. It
last.
was like easy watching, light, funny, silly. So
Yeah,
um,
all in all, I enjoyed it.
yeah,
When you, for me, like I always give something 3 episodes, but for shows like this, it's hard to watch it and consciously remember it came out 20 years ago, right? So when you watch it, you can't be like, oh, that's a stupid joke. Like, well, it's not a joke from now, it's a joke from then.
I kind of fell into the Burn Notice brand. Oh, okay. Burn Notice is with that man that was like incarcerated, and then the FBI took him out, I think,
He was,
to like help them with cases. Is that Burn Notice?
no, that's Blacklist. Burn
Oh,
Notice is where the guy is an agent, but he gets burned, so he has to leave. Jay actually made me watch the first episode of Burn Notice.
Burn Notice. Matthias, you're more positive about it than I expected.
Yeah, it was good.
That's funny.
But the thing that I was telling
Yeah, it was good.
Jay
Burn
about like
Notice. I'll
Burn
look it up.
Notice,
Uh-huh.
Blacklist, Castle, Bones,
Castle.
they're all shows in that time period where they
Mm,
were like, this, we need a show where we find a random person to help the cops. There were so many
that
of
was a
them like
theme.
that.
Oh, this one. Okay, I remember this one.
Yeah, I only watched the pilot.
Oh, okay.
They said,
Castle, I think, is the one I was talking about where I thought he was also psychic.
oh, that's the one because they were killing
Castle.
people based on his book. Castle, the guy was an author of, I think,
It's
crimes.
not Castle.
That was good though. Castle's really good.
Oh, what's the show? He's blonde. Let's see. Um,
Jay
that's White
says,
Collar. That
White
was
Collar, that was my favorite.
Bones was there. I could never get into. I never saw that either.
Bones, I thought was really, I loved all the other characters on Bones.
What is that one?
Jay said, White Collar, where Neil
Oh,
Caffey
I'm on.
escaped jail. I had Steve watch it. Yep, I watched the pilot, and I still have to freaking watch the next episode of Last Man on Earth. I just haven't had time. Kira
Let's see.
said, and Castle couldn't hold my interest even with Nathan Fillion. Really? I used to love Castle. I think I've watched it twice. My dad has probably watched it 13 times because it's on syndication over and
Is it
over.
this guy? No.
Adriana said, Jay, I love White Collar. There are so many.
I'm trying to
A
find that.
blonde guy? It wasn't like NCIS or.
No, it was one of those. It was its own thing. And I think the guy, oh, I think he was in Something New with Sanaa Lathan.
Ah, let's see.
Let's see. Simon Baker? Is it him? The Mentalist.
Oh, I heard of that
I
one.
think The Mentalist was something about it being.
Boomhauer's here. Hello, Boom. He says, Man in the High
Yes.
Castle, that's worth a watch.
See, not to mention his former career as a psychic.
Yeah, I don't even think my dad's watched The
And this was
Mentalist.
2008. And look who it is. It's the lady from Bones.
Oh, yeah.
How funny.
Matthias says, Last Man on Earth. I only remember that from them trying to air that in the Netherlands and no one watching it. Criticism was always the name, right? The Last Man on Earth, while every time new people showed
Sure.
up. Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
I like it
Hi,
though.
Boomhauer. I think I watched a few of the first episodes, but
It's
couldn't get into it.
I like it because they're not, well, as of now, they're not redeeming him. And the main character is an asshole, and everyone knows he's an asshole, and he's always going to be an asshole, but he doesn't ever get his way. That's why I like it. Because I hate when there's a thing where someone's an asshole and a jerk, but he always wins. Like, I hate that. The only time I
Well,
like
sit
that
back.
is in Rick and Morty. Why?
Because then you're like looking at me and not looking at the camera when you talk.
I'm looking at you anyway.
Oh.
And I can't really see the TV.
Oh, okay. The Disneyland, when are we going?
I don't know. We don't have.
We don't have a
But I
season
want to go
pass.
for the 70th.
Didn't we already go for this?
Mm-mm.
We haven't been there since the 70th
It just
thing.
started like
But
2 months ago.
but we were there and we were looking for souvenirs for John.
Yeah, they had little things, but the event didn't start yet.
Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe we'll go this summer. They have that pass thing, remember, at Costco?
Hmm
I don't know if they still have it though. But it was gonna be a
I'll
good
tell my
deal, huh?
dad to buy it. If
No.
you're watching.
Let's see. Oh, Shira's joined. I
Oh,
didn't see
Shira's
her.
here.
I didn't see her. Do you see? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Hello, Shira. I'm trying to read what I missed. Boom says,
Mm.
doing well, just pooped. Summer, I thought it literally was like, just pooped. Summertime is in full effect. Jay was telling me it was over 100 degrees where he lives, and it's like in Virginia, I think.
Really? I didn't know it got that hot out there.
Me neither.
Um,
Adriana says, my first time
okay.
participating in the show.
Well,
This was fun. Well, hopefully you stick
yeah,
around.
hopefully you join again too, or come another day, or stick around. Good having you.
Subscribe, check out the shows, and maybe if I ever have free time or I'm not tired, I'll react to Psych. We'll see. Boomhauer says, I'm pooping right now. Shira says, when did you jump into the live stream? I don't know what's going on. Oh, Kira says that's 7. 7 every day. So
Is
yeah, that was
Reese's
Psych.
Pieces? Yes, it is Reese's Pieces in the bowl.
Yep, you want
One of
some?
our, no, okay. Poop Hauer. That's funny. Sorry, I just didn't want you to like always have your face covered when you're, that's all. That's all.
That's all.
You need to set up 2 cameras somehow. So like you're over there and I'm here and
Dual cam.
so we could talk face to face like this, but we have each a camera. Is that hard to do?
It's like when you sit there and I sit there.
But I don't like to sit there because it's not comfortable. I like to sit on the couch. Everybody Poops. Great book, great read. It is.
What else?
That was an REM song. Was it an REM song?
Everybody hurts.
Oh.
I just heard an REM song yesterday for the first time in a while. Losing My Religion.
Losing my religion. I don't really know the words. That's the only part.
Me too. That's me in the corner.
That's me.
In the spotlight.
No. I bet where you are, you turn it into everyone has tramp stops to try and convince someone to get you one.
What did I miss?
I feel like
I
everybody,
didn't hear you.
like that's Gen X. I was just reading it. Has a tramp stamp. 10,000. Oh, I remember 10,000 Maniacs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd taken it way back.
Way back.
To my junior high school years.
Yeah, that junior high? That was that far?
I think it was.
And then what was... Oh, I like Blues Traveler too.
Oh, yeah, I remember Blues Traveler. They were good.
Matthias says, well, Steve has been trying that other person channel from getting one, so you never know with Shira. Wait, what is it?
I don't know.
Oh, Shira has been trying that other person channel from getting one.
System. It's like 3 cameras on tripod, and they can switch between. Oh, 3 cameras on tripods.
Oh, it's a multicam. So you ever see like new rock stars when they're behind the desk, and then Eric's talking, and then it's just his face, and then it's everyone, and then it's that person. So they just, they have the camera here and 2 here.
Boomhauer said, what's everyone's favorite band? Music. So too bad we can't show the posters I have, but Interpol is one of my tops for sure. So I have different genres.
Same.
Eclectic, Interpol, Muse, Queens of the Stone Age, Franz Ferdinand,
Wu-Tang,
Broken Bells.
Stevie Wonder. Not a band, but
Mm,
he's my favorite of all time.
and then like Bob Marley, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill.
There's a
Those are
ton of
my
them.
tops. Yeah. It's hard to pick like one. Let's see.
True
Tame
said,
Impala.
do
Oh,
boy bands count?
yeah, of course they count. They have band in the name of them. So Tame Impala is good. I went to their concert. It was so fun. That was funny. That concert was at the Forum here, and it was right before COVID, like the week before, the weekend before everything shut down.
Damn.
And I've been to that venue. I've been to lots of venues and concerts. I had never seen so many girls washing their hands in the bathroom ever in my life. And everyone was washing their hands because of like the rumor of COVID was happening. So everyone was like paranoid and washing. It was funny. I'm like, oh, you guys are gross. You never washed your hands before. Yeah, it was gross. Concrete Blonde and Bad Religion.
Never heard of
I've
them.
never heard of Concrete Blonde. I've heard of Bad Religion.
Kira says,
I'm looking up Concrete. What? Concrete
the
Blonde.
wonders from the film That Thing You Do, even though they weren't real, that CD makes me feel like I'm in the 60s.
Oh, they're from Hollywood. We should have said Paramore is one of our favorites.
Oh yeah, Paramore, Haley
I mean,
Williams. Jay says, Interpol, Alexi Murdoch is a great artist.
Alexi Murdoch? Is he one of the band members?
You should know that.
I just know Paul Banks because he's, you know, he's my boyfriend. Let me see. Or is he the Murdoch?
Matthias says,
No,
also, I
he's
love
just like
not
a guy.
having to shake people's hands. I liked not having to deal with people at all.
I liked that everything was shut down and I had the perfect excuse to be a hermit. Because, like, I love to be home and not go anywhere. But then I feel like I'm lame and loser because I'm not leaving the house. So when there was nothing to do, I was like, oh, yes, I can be home and not feel guilty about it.
Yeah, and it was nice getting on the freeway. No one's
Oh my
on.
God, that was amazing. Getting on the freeway and no traffic.
It was beautiful. It was a good one.
Big hit, but John, I hate
Joey
this heart. Why
is-
is this heart there? It's always in the way.
Oh, it's to leave a heart.
I know, but it's just like in the wrong place.
Kira says, Joey is Concrete Blonde's big hit.
Warren Zevon, Red Hot, first good concert I saw was Chicago.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, that's a cool one.
My first concert was the Pretenders. My uncle took me.
That's a good one.
At the Palladium, I think. And I was in junior high. And I'm like, oh my God, like so many old people here. They're probably like in their mid-30s. My uncle was in his 30s.
My first concert was Interpol.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, you saw Interpol? And where was it?
Mexico City.
Janis Joplin, yes,
That's
I
fun.
love Janis Joplin too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like know
Took
all
me a
her
while to
songs by
remember.
memory. We know.
Jay said we know Steve was writing rap songs. Oh.
Kind of. What was I doing? Being a nerd, taking AP classes, trying to get good grades so I can get into college. Nerd. That's all I did. I was in like, what was it called? Like College Corner. It was like this room where you go and like use a computer to like apply for college.
So you were like Meg Griffin, unless only pretty.
Meg Griffin wasn't a nerd though. She was just like an outcast. I was nerdy and go to the library a lot. God, I was such a nerd.
Curious if the Pretenders
Ooh,
were a fun band.
Red Hot Chili Peppers in an old grocery store, 1988.
They
That's
saw them
probably,
there?
yeah, that's what Boomhauer said. Probably when they first were like coming up.
What did Lithia say?
Back to is the NATO summit in I'm not a pro.
Hog.
The French film "Kiss the Hands of Our Queen." That is the question. Is that nice? I feel like maybe it's customary for them to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, so many
That feels
customs.
so 1700s. It does feel so 1700s. But maybe it's tradition and they have to.
Some traditions suck.
Let's see. Bruce Springsteen.
First, damn, that is a good first one.
Mm-hmm. 4 hours. Wow.
Last year or the year before, when we went to see Erykah Badu, it was funny
Oh
because
my gosh.
she went to the bathroom, and as soon as well, Mos Def was hosting or whatever, emceeing, so it was Erykah Badu and Mos Def. And then as soon as she goes to the bathroom, Talib Kweli comes out and they do Black Star songs, and she missed
I
it.
couldn't believe it. And I heard noise and I'm like, I wonder if something's going on. I should have just ran back in and
You should have.
ah. Let's see.
What do we miss?
Lilith Fair. Huh. I get the lame factor, but I have to love being home these days. True. I get like FOMO sometimes or like peer pressure. I just peer pressure myself though. Like I have to be out.
Alethea said, be happy we could contain him here for a few days. Can you, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Water
Berlin
pistol?
was good.
Can you water gun him? I'm talking about Trump is in Amsterdam, I think.
Ugh, let's not talk about that. I knew you were going to say that. What you were going to say. Marking allowed him to stay. I don't want to. Killing the buzz here. Talking about, mentioning, alluding to that. But anyways.
How was the restaurant, Boomhauer? What happened?
I just feel like I'm covering it. Good?
It's good. It's good. Oh,
Are you watching, what's it called? Ironheart?
after
today?
this, I'm going to watch one episode.
How long are they?
40 minutes.
I was kind of considering watching, but I mean, I just think it's interesting, like just a different type of superhero. Not like a white man, but I'm not that much of a superhero fan, so I don't know.
Well, did you like her in Wakanda Forever?
I don't think I saw Wakanda Forever.
Oh, I thought you did.
I don't think I saw Black Panther either. So let's see. He said, "Don't. That's documented now forever."
I'll cut it.
Was good. Just busy. I'll cut it. I
Yeah.
just thought, look how it looks. Let's see.
We're watching a instant replay. It's here, right? It's coming up.
I think it's coming up.
It's coming up.
No, maybe not. Maybe I went too far. Let me see.
No.
Oh, right here.
Boom says, I'm with the kind of assassin. I'm so far behind in the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, it's just a lot of content. It's a lot, you know, it's just overwhelming. They keep hitting you over the head with it. Watch it! Watch it! It's too much.
I think they're finally doing well, Ironheart was filmed like 5 years ago, but
What?
going forward, it's been out. It was supposed to
So
come out like 2 years ago
she's like 5 years older, like the
in
actress.
real life.
That's funny.
But after this one, I think the TV shows aren't gonna mean like they're gonna mean something, but they're not like you don't have to watch them. They said everything you have to watch is gonna be a movie. So remember Werewolf by Night, that show that came out for Halloween? Like
It
it's
was
not,
a movie, right?
it was a one shot. It was 50 minutes.
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
there's gonna be more of that, I think, where yeah, it takes place somewhere, but you're not leaving there going like, oh, where is Man Thing? Like, where is this? Like, you don't ask that question. It's just a nice one show where they may or can show up, but it's not like it ties into anything. So, like, The Punisher is getting a one shot, I think, and stuff
Mm,
like that.
okay.
Those and peppers, that's good.
Oh.
You're a little Italian lady.
I would love to grow tomatoes and onions and garlic and herbs.
Boom said. It's fast reaching a point that we
we
do
do.
have. Well, I mean, I don't, I just didn't want to use that as an example, but I guess, yeah.
Who here used to use house phones?
Boomhauer used the house phone.
Who here still has a house phone?
My dad has a house phone,
Yeah, we don't. I
and he
don't know
doesn't even
anyone.
need it.
I don't know anybody who has a house phone.
Oh, my dad is still on the internet plan from 20 years ago. Like, remember when there used to be triple plays?
No.
TV, internet, phone. He still has a triple play, but he's paying for like 20 megabytes a second or some shit like that. And I always tell him the same exact price, you'll get a gig. And he's like, I don't know. Boomhauer said, hell yeah.
Oh, look, it just barely came up, the phone thing. That's like really delayed.
It's only delayed by 7 seconds, but sometimes when you watch it,
Oh, you know
like,
why? Because I rewinded it, remember?
yeah, live should only
Who
be
used to
7 seconds.
rewind things?
Yeah,
Who remembers what do people know what rewind means these days? Like kids?
kids probably don't because they've never
Rewind?
had a cassette.
So like what would a kid say when you're watching something and they want to go
Oh,
back?
that's a good question.
Like I would still say rewind. We kept ours for a long time because when a hurricane hits and the park was out. Really? Hurricanes.
That is a
Ugh.
good question. Because, I think maybe it is rewind. But I've never actually heard anybody say the
rewind?
word.
Yeah.
It's just this play, pause, fast forward.
I need to ask, who should I ask? Like a kid, right? Like,
Matthias is a kid. I don't
um,
know.
yeah, maybe like Trisha's kids. I think they're like 8.
Boomhauer said we
Go
kept
back.
ours.
Ah, see, go back. Interesting. Go
Oh,
back.
go back. That makes sense.
They just say go back. What was the other word we said today that we're like, no one's ever going to say that again?
I don't remember.
I'm older than many here. Nah,
Matthias,
I think we're up there.
I mean, you don't have to
You
tell
don't
me.
have
I
to.
thought you were like 20.
This is a Immortal Vampire Lord.
Like, I've never asked Matthias his age.
Speaking of vampire, I'm really looking forward to the game. Are we gonna get it? Bloodwalker?
Yeah,
Dawn
hopefully all those games come
Dawn
out.
of the Bloodwalker.
Dawn of the Bloodwalker,
looks
Crimson
good.
Desert, Ghost of Your Toy.
Crimson Desert? No, the other one that came. I don't know about Crimson Desert anymore, but now I think the other one that came out. That's in China, I think.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good ones.
30?
You're 30.
Like
You're not even
young.
close
You're like
to
a
older.
kid, basically.
I think you're still the youngest in here.
I mean, if based on our age, you'd be at the kid table because, like, you're way younger than us.
Yeah, us and Boomhauer are basically the same. I think everyone else in here is older than 30. I don't want anyone to give away their age.
If you don't want to,
I
it's
do
fine.
think Matthias is the baby.
The vampire. What's that? See, Tom Cruise. I love Lestat. And he's a Scientologist, but I loved Lestat, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't. I saw Mission Impossible. I know
Not a
he's the
vampire,
star, but I
guys.
don't
That's
actually see it for
exactly what
him.
a vampire would say, Latias. I'm not a
Matthias.
vampire, guys.
Oh, yeah, it is exactly what a vampire would say. You still
But
have to
yeah,
finish the show Interview with a Vampire.
I know. Why am I like that? Why do I
Matthias
start
says,
things?
shush it.
I'm here for the
James.
90s, so lots of VHS and DVDs, then HD or Blu-ray DVDs.
Remember that war, HD versus Blu-ray?
Do you remember what were those called? The giant ones?
8 tracks?
No, they were giant CDs.
Oh, they were
Laserdisc?
laser discs.
I
John,
remember laser
man,
discs.
and John, he had so many. If he would have just kept them, they would have been worth so much money. He had all the Star Wars on Laserdisc, and those have the original, like the
Oh, he
unedited.
just threw them or what?
He sells everything.
Oh, fuck.
He had who? I
I
remember
need
he had
to watch
Roger
that
Rabbit.
still. It has the guy from Watch What, Boomhauer? It has the guy from Game of Thrones. I don't know
I
what
need
he's
to
talking about.
watch that. What were we? Oh, Interview with a Vampire, probably.
Lestat? No.
That's the only thing we were talking about.
What guy from
Unless he
Game
was
of
talking about
Thrones?
Mission Impossible.
We have a VHA player just in case. Did you ever have a beta? We had beta.
I didn't have, no. My dad, we used to have that
Yeah. Oh,
gigantic
Interview. Okay.
TV box where it was the TV, the record player. It was like the giant wooden console. Did you ever have that? Your
Mm,
parents? It was
we had,
huge.
yeah, it was like it was like a rectangle, and you put the TV here, and then on this side there was it wasn't connected though.
Oh, ours was connected.
No, ours was like you had a TV and then a separate stereo system with like a record player. It had the tapes
Yeah.
and like big giant speakers.
That was crazy. I remember when we had to take that out to throw it. Oh my God. So heavy. And then John used to have a big screen TV, like the
Oh, we
old
never had
school
one
ones.
with the
And
big
then,
back.
yeah, and then they put it in my dad's, where my dad's house when John moved. And then we had to take that and throw it out like years after. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Oh, old technology. We should check out that museum of Jurassic technology and see what they have.
I would love, see this, you know how we say about restaurants, we're like, we want to eat there and then we go and it's closed and we're like, ah, right?
Well, guys, to prove that I am not a vampire, I will go to sleep. But what if it's
Uh,
almost daytime,
it is almost
right?
daytime.
So maybe you have to go
It's 5 in the morning there, so thank you,
Thanks for
Matthias.
joining. The actor who plays Louis is also Grey Worm? What?
Come on.
Let me
So my
look.
dad has a bunch of VHS, and I always say I want to convert it. And the time that I go like to do it, he'll probably have thrown them out. But he says, "Shush it! You're too close to the secret."
Let's see. God, I need glasses. I can't. I have to go like this. Wait, the guy who plays.
Means too many of these.
He was. Oh, him.
Who?
I don't know his name in Game of Thrones.
Oh.
He was the Unsullied,
Oh, my stomach.
right?
Matthias. At this rate, Matthias isn't going to go to bed.
Talk about a letdown of a show.
What show?
Game of Thrones.
Oh. Still talking about that? Still
I
talking
can't
about it?
believe it's an 81%. Is it 81% on Rotten Tomatoes? Let me see. It's 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. Am I the only one that hated that show at the end?
I mean, they're not basing the whole series on the stupid ending.
The whole like second half of the series was trash.
I don't know. I never watched it.
So yes, anyways, that I didn't even connect the dots between that actor being on Game of Thrones and Interview with the Vampire. He's good.
So you gonna watch Ironheart with me?
Why do I make statements and don't back them up?
It'll hit 8 o'clock and then I look in yours.
Probably not.
All right, then I'll watch it in
Probably
there.
not.
You can watch something over here.
Yeah.
I still gotta see Ballerina.
You have the pass. I don't know why you don't go see more stuff.
Because I'm tired when I work.
I wasn't too upset at the end. They told us the whole time. Break Bad's still not the best ending. It was just like, I don't know. It felt super rushed, and a lot of things weren't talked about anymore from the beginning. It's just like a lot of character building in the beginning didn't make sense the way the characters were at the end. Like, why did the tall lady sleep with the guy? Like, that's not her character to be like just being all like lovey-dovey with people, you know?
Gwendolyn Christie, the one who
Yeah.
played Phasma.
Yeah, like that was so dumb, you know? Not that she couldn't ever fall in love, but like, I don't know, she just was so like weak and weepy about
Came out of
Jamie.
nowhere.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I wasn't too upset at the end. They told us, oh, I just read that. They really rushed it. So many loose ends, and the way that the battle at the end, it was like built up for 8 years or more, 10 years. You couldn't even see anything happening, and then the way the guy was killed by Arya, and she never used the faces again. She should have used the face. It would have been perfect if like she put the face on and it was the brother in the wheelchair, and then it was her, and then like she killed him.
how many seasons were based on books?
I think like the first 3 or 4, because still hasn't finished the series. The guy. I will sit down and watch Game of Thrones. I like it. It's good. It's just like you have to really commit because it's long. And when I was watching it, I would like rewind it to like remember what they were talking about in other parts because it's just so many storylines. So it's kind of hard to
Man, it
follow.
recaps.
Oh, man, it recaps. He fell off.
He probably did that.
Probably did.
Boom says it's worth a watch.
I'm mad that they don't have the game on your thing. They only have it on mobile, I think, which is weird.
Which game?
The Game of Thrones game.
Well, one is a mobile game, and one I think is for PC.
Oh, that would be fun to play because they have the actual actor faces.
It'll probably end up on PlayStation.
So.
One day. What time is it? 7:58. It's almost time to bid adieu.
Almost time. This was fun.
It was. It was comfortable, even though if we could see behind the scenes of everything over here.
Yeah, it's.
Got the camera, the light, the laptop.
Let me see if I can. You can post. Oh wait. Oh, it's all blurry. You could post a behind the scenes post of what's going on. Look at your foot.
On my knee.
Wait, did I even record anything? No. I'm a grandma. I don't know how to work.
Boom says that Dune game looks pretty good. It does. We watch like the videos of the top 20 games you can't miss. There are a lot of good games. Crazy. Kira, so long, farewell.
Brought up the feet. Is there a thing I don't know about feet in this group?
You weren't on, but like a month ago, Shira was talking about, Shira Akira was talking about, was it troll feet or something? I don't remember, but it was something about feet. Oh, before we go, yeah, it's 8 o'clock, but what was it again?
Hobbit feet.
Hobbit feet, that was it. It was Hobbit feet. So, all right. That was fun. We got to talk about Psych a little bit. It was a
Mm.
little organized live stream. Maybe if we watch a show or I watch a show before, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll talk about it for the first 10 to 15 minutes, or if it's a movie, and then get into the chatting. That was a good idea. That was a good idea, you. Good job.
All
All right,
right.
everyone.
Bye. Good talking to you guys.
Whoops.
Take care.
See you all next week or at some point this week if I decide to go live again like I did last week, but we'll see. So, see you next time.